Hello, viewers. Cricket Graph welcomes you in an interactive chat show with Azhar Qureshi. Well, Azhar Qureshi is a renowned name in strength and conditioning and fitness context of cricket and sports. अजहर जुड़े हुए हैं यूएई क्रिकेट टीम के साथ। अजहर नमो ब्लास्टर्स के साथ जुड़े हैं जब हम मुंबई प्रीमियर लीग की बात करते हैं, और अजहर कुरैशी जुड़े हुए हैं तेंदुलकर मिडिलसेक्स ग्लोबल एकेडमी डीवाई पाटिल के साथ भी। आइए रूबरू होते हैं अजहर के साथ। अजहर, स्वागत है आपका बहुत बहुत क्रिकेट ग्राफ के चैट पर।
Thank you Anup. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you.
जी अजहर, अजहर आपके प्रोफाइल के बारे में पहले बात करेंगे कि किस तरह से अजहर कुरैशी एक ए डिवीजन प्लेयर से आगे बढ़े और क्रिकेट को एज अ प्रोफेशन न चुनते हुए क्रिकेट से एसोसिएट हुए एक स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग कोच के तौर पर। कैसा रहा ये सफर आपके प्रोफाइल का?
So basically Anup, I started my career playing school cricket. So हमारे एक कोच थे विकास सर करके, वो हमारे स्कूल में आए थे, जो हमें एज ए कोच हमें एज ए क्रिकेट बताया गया था कि हमारे स्कूल में क्रिकेट चालू हो रहा है। तो I used to play cricket a lot, tennis ball cricket and all that thing. तो वो आए तो हमने क्रिकेट चालू किया उनकी वजह से लेदर बॉल पे। सो हमने अंडर 14 की बहुत सारी टूर्नामेंट्स खेली स्कूल में, अंडर 14 अंडर 16 इन न्यू बॉम्बे रीजन। सो हमने वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा किया। तो माय क्रिकेटिंग करियर स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम देयर। सो वो एक था जो मेरे आई फील वो मेरे पहले कोच थे विकास सर। जो उनके पास से क्रिकेट चालू हुआ, मैंने स्कूल क्रिकेट में अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया। देन उन्होंने मेरे को एक क्लब था जो कांदिवली में भेजा था मुझे। सो एंड आई वाज लीडिंग द स्कूल क्रिकेट, आई वाज अ कैप्टन ऑफ माय स्कूल टीम। सो जब मेरी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी हुई, आई थिंक आई टुक 9 विकेट्स इन वन गेम इन वन ऑफ द वेल नोन टूर्नामेंट्स इन नवी मुंबई। तो उन्होंने सब आई थिंक 2 years I performed well. Second year he thought of taking me to the club cricket. So उन्होंने उनके एक पहचान के मॉन्टी सर थे कांदिवली में, who was the coach of this Rajasthan Royals for many years, and then currently he's coaching with West Indies team as a batting coach. So उनके पास मैं first time गया था
मॉन्टी देसाई
to
की आप बात कर रहे हैं?
yes, Monty Desai, Monty. So actually problem ये हो गया कि वो बहुत दूर पड़ता था. Me being a young child, age of 14 or 16, to go all the way till Kandivali was very difficult. And to be very honest, financially भी बहुत difficulty थी, बहुत travel इतना करने के लिए इतना दूर तक. तो मैं 1 या 2 दिन गया. Then Kandivali was from New Bombay all the way from Vashi to Kandivali was very far. And I remember my mom took me to Kandivali twice, I think. And how is Mumbai local train with the kid bags. तो डिफिकल्ट था। तो फिर मैंने आई थिंक सर को बोल के सर को बता दिया, सर बहुत डिफिकल्ट है जाना उधर। तो सर ने बोला ठीक है कोई नहीं। फिर देन ही स्पोक टू प्रकाश शिंदे इन डीवाई पाटिल। ही वाज द सीनियर प्लेयर ऑफ डीवाई पाटिल एट दैट मोमेंट इन 2010 2009 I think. So Prakash, Vikas sir and Prakash, I say Prakash Da. So Prakash Da was very good friend of Vikas sir. So Vikas sir told him, to get this boy in DY Patil team. He's doing well in school cricket and he's a good left-arm pace bowler. So my career was started as a left-arm pace bowler. Then I went there also. So I went for the practice. Prakash Shinde spoke to Abby sir. Abby sir said, yeah, okay, call him for the bowling in the nets. So we'll see him how he is. So I went there. I went there for a couple of days or couple of weeks. Then again, I stopped going there. I still remember very rightly. Then because there was an issue of the financial, very, very bad situation we were in. So I couldn't go to practice at DY Patil also, because then I was working in a place called Gaming Zone place it was. So I used to work from 10 to 4 or 10 to 6. So there also I stopped. Then again, Abhi sir asked Prakash, where is this boy? Why he's not coming for practice? Then Prakash again asked Vikas sir, why this boy is not coming for practice? He has a good cricketing sense and all this thing. He plays well, he bowls well. Then Vikas sir again called me and he scolded me and said कि अजहर तुम क्यों नहीं जा रहे हो practice को, क्या problem है? Then I spoke to my parents and especially mom. Then people are calling me for practice. I should go there. Then I came to Diva Patil again. Then I started practicing. Then they gave me the Toser tournament. First tournament I played for Diva Patil was Toser. So I performed better there. Then I spoke to Abhi sir. I said, "Ki sir, see, to come for practice, I don't have money, and I'm ready to work here, and I can play cricket as well." So he said, "Ki Azhar, I'll see to it what I can do." So then I played again 2, 3 tournaments. I think Summer Shield and all that tournament, and he thought that there is a capability in this boy, so we can take him as a contract player. So he took me as a contract, and I started working as a sports in charge in stadium itself. So I think my salary started from 4,000 rupees. I still remember. So I was pretty happy back then, getting 4,000 rupees, and what I like, I'm doing it, being on the field
Correct.
throughout the day, and then working for 3, 4 hours or maybe 5 hours as to work, not more than that. So I was very happy with that situation. Then I started playing. Then Abhi sir told me that you have been drafted to B division team in Diva Patil. Diva Patil was playing in the B division as well. There was 2 teams, one in A and one in
Two
B.
teams.
Yeah, so I was playing in the B division. I played for some time in B division. Then I performed. Then simultaneously I was in the Mumbai camp also, under 17 and under 19 continuously back to back. So I was playing all this Shalini Balikas and Shatkar Trophy and Sports Star Trophy. So I was doing a bit okay. So I was in the team consistently. So that was a way how I belong. I know how I started cricket. Then 2012 was a turning point for me to come into the strength and conditioning profession, because what happened 2012, there was an England team has come to play in DY Patil. So one team was playing in in the stadium with the England team, and there were other players who were practicing on the football ground. So we had a one more practice area behind the stadium. So we were practicing there. So what happened? I was bowling, and I think there were 2 good friends of mine, Subbu and Vinay Tendulkar. And I had the tendency of slipping. I used to slip while landing on the bowling. So क्या हो गया ना, मैं jump किया and the wicket was very fresh, and my back leg couldn't got into the ground, and I slipped and my whole body weight came into my right leg and it got twisted. That was December 2012. I still remember, it was 8th of December. So that day my leg got twisted very badly, and it was acute injury, ACL injury. And immediately doctor told me that you have to go under the surgery, under the knife. So I was like, "Ki, there is no other option. If I want to play again, then I have to go under the knife." So वैसे था, फिर वो 2012 में दिसंबर में इंजरी हुई. Then I went to Anand Joshi, who was the specialist ACL surgeon. तो उनके पास गया, उन्होंने बोला कि अजहर, you have to get your surgery done. So I did the surgery in January. That was the time. Then again there was a 6-month layoff, then 6 to 8 months layoff. Then again I came back in 2014. I started bowling and everything, but again that injury happened in the left leg, because doctor already told me कि if you try to compensate your body weight from the right leg to left leg, you're very prone to get the same injury in your left leg as well. So वही हुआ eventually. I was fielding the practice game, and वो injury left leg में हो गई, but this time it wasn't so acute. Surgery की जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, but doctor told me if you want to play again, if you want to bowl, if you want to do the fast bowling again, आपको फिर से करनी पड़ेगी surgery. But then I was like, it's okay. I think I should quit cricket now. I think it is not written in my destiny. I felt that way. So फिर मैंने सर्जरी नहीं कराई, मैंने फिर रिहैब करा खुद से, बिकॉज मेरे को इतना अच्छे से राइट लेग का पता चल गया था रिहैब क्या है. So I started doing rehab of my own only. So, and I had access to the DY Patil gym. So I used to go there and I used to do all my rehab and everything for the left leg. So after 6, 7 months, my left leg also got better. Then I just told Abhi sir ki, sir, I don't think so I'll be able to play cricket more. I don't think so I'm in the right frame of mind also that I should play cricket. Then I quit cricket in 2013, and then there was two of my friends who were doing this trainers course in K11, from K11, Ganesh and Prashant Boyer. So I thought ki I should also give a chance to all this, to learn something new, and which is from our field only. So I did the same course in 2013, 14, 14, 15, I remember. तो वो एक कोर्स किया, then I started learning things कि हाँ ये better है. I think I'm doing well in this field, that I'm staying close to the cricket as well. I started doing that. Then I finished that course in 2014-15, and simultaneously I started practicing left arm spin. Like just for the sake, just for the being what you like, so you can do that. So one fine day, Abhisar just told me, "Ki Azhar, why not you start cricket and start bowling left arm spin?" Mala sa, I don't mind trying. So there was another team of Diva Patil who was playing in G Division Kanga League. So sir said, you can, if you bat well, you bat decently, you can bowl left arm spin. There is always advantage for the left-hander batters and the left arm spinner. So that year, I think 14 or 15, I think 15, 2015, there was a season Kanga League. So I played G Division. I got 30, 34 wickets, odd wickets. So, and I scored runs also. Then luckily what happened, I think that year after the Kangali got over, then the timeshield season got very late, and that season happened, the timeshield season happened during the time of IPL, I think. And what happened for me, I was very lucky. I think that my name was already there in the timeshield, one of the team of Diva Patil. And
DY.
Praveen Tambe left. Yeah, Praveen Tambe left for Pravinda left for the IPL, and there was no spinner for in the team. So sir said, Azhar, you might have to play the whole tournament. I was like, sir, I'm always happy to do that. So I played the A division tournament that year, and I got around 15 wickets in 3 games. I got opportunity in the third game, and I played third game, semi-final and final, and that year we won the tournament actually. So I think for me as a cricketing career, that year was the best year, because performing against the top players like A division players, and I got wickets. And I still remember I had contributed with Sarvesh in the semi-final against Tatas. That was a crucial innings to win that match, especially the semi-final. So that was how it was. Then simultaneously I was doing the course, all these courses and the workshop, as a strength and conditioning. Then 2017, 17, 18, I did ACSM from exercise science academy, which is in BKC. So I got to know that this is a better course to do it, to get into the strength and conditioning properly. The course before I did was a totally of like gym training or something like that, and then this course was more of sports related. So I did that. I finished that course, and then I started doing many course workshops and all that thing. And then 2019, I did my Australian strength and conditioning level 1. So that is how I have come into this field. And then definitely with the experience, I used to train Pravinda, I used to train Shashank. I have trained Shashank. Then I have trained Surya Kumar also for 2-3 months. Then I have trained Yogesh also. So I used to give them like the programs and everything. Those experience has helped me a lot to where I am today. And then I was associated with the Diva Patil A team, always in the All India T20 tournament, which Diva Patil is to
DY
organize.
Patil. Yeah.
So that is how my journey has started, from a cricketer to a strength and conditioning coach. So there are people who keep helping me, helping me out. I still learning. I always feel that मैं अभी भी learn कर रहा हूँ, दूसरे दूसरे लोगों से learn करने मिलता है. There are people who are always there to teach you and help you in every aspect of life, whether it is a cricketing life, whether it's a strength and conditioning, whether it is just a discipline or something like that. That is
जी
how it
अजहर,
is.
जी अजहर, एक डेस्टिनी थी कुरेशर के रूप में कर सकते, कंडीशनिंग कंसल्ट रूप में कर रहे हैं, शायद इस तरह हानि है। अगर हमने ये स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग का जो प्रोफाइल है, हम देख रहे हैं कि इंटरनेशनल और नेशनली काफी लीग्स ऑफ क्रिकेट की खेली जाती हैं, आईपीएल, सीपीएल, पाकिस्तान, बांग्लादेश में भी होती है, तो बहुत सारी टीमें अब सर्किट में आ गई हैं डिफरेंट। तो ये एक जो प्रोफाइल है काफी एक अट्रैक्टिव बन चुका है, अपीलिंग बन चुका है युवाओं के बीच में भी, क्योंकि एक अच्छी करियर ऑप्शन देता है, क्रिकेट के साथ जुड़े रहने का मौका देता है।
Yes, definitely. See, I think इंडिया में ये कल्चर लेट आया है. आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी पीपल विल अग्री टू दैट, बट स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग, इफ यू गो टू अदर कंट्रीज, देयर वाज ऑलवेज देयर. दे I feel they have this education system of, you know, people getting into the strength and conditioning field. You know, if you go to Australia, if you go to UK, you know, you go to US and all the European countries, you'll find they have a culture of, you know, getting into the field since start only. But in India and in Asian country, I think it started now. Like, you know, few years back, you know, people understood what is the importance of strength and conditioning, what is the importance of a trainer in a gym. So you can't learn everything from YouTube. You know, there are so many people who have come on YouTube, you know, they give the exercise and all, but what I feel is that, you know, आपको कितना पता है उस चीज के बारे में. See, visualize करके आप videos तो देख लेते हो and you try to mimic the same exercise, but उसका advantage क्या है, उसका benefits क्या है, वो is that exercise is related to your sports, that is important. So आई डेफिनेटली फील कि ये जो हमारा जो फील्ड है स्ट्रेंथ एंड कंडीशनिंग का, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट हो गया है इन इन एनी स्पोर्ट्स. आई फील मींस आई मीन सारे स्पोर्ट्स के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, वेदर इट इज क्रिकेट और वेदर इट इज इंडिविजुअल स्पोर्ट्स लाइक टेनिस और बैडमिंटन. यू नो, even it is, you know, helpful for the people who just play the game of chess or anything on the national level, because end of the day you get mentally tough when you do a good workout, when you do a good strength and conditioning training. So I feel it is very important for every team to understand, every individual to understand, you know, ki strength and conditioning trainer से, you know, knowledge लेना और उससे, you know, उससे program लेना और, you know, उसके बारे में जानना कि क्या important रहेगा वो अपने sports में, and how much benefit you will get after doing, you know, simultaneously doing sports as well as training, a good training.
जी अजहर, और शायद स्पोर्ट्स भी अब उस लेवल पे आ चुका है, किसी भी स्पोर्ट्स की हम बात करें जहां पर स्किल और टैलेंट जितना जरूरी है, उतनी ही आपकी फिजिकल फिटनेस, आपकी बॉडी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग भी जरूरी है. तो उस लहजे से देखा जाए तो ये वक्त की डिमांड ही नहीं, एक नेसेसिटी बनती जा रही है प्रोफाइल के अंदर भी.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
अजहर आप जी अजहर, आप तेंदुलकर मिडिलसेक्स ग्लोबल एकेडमी से जुड़े हुए हैं, जिसका डीवाई पाटिल में ही है. वहां का एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है, क्योंकि वो सेटअप एक युवाओं के लिए है, छोटे बच्चे भी उसके अंदर आते हैं, तो किस तरह का चैलेंज है वो एक एज अ फिटनेस कंसल्टेंट आपके लिए?
So Anup, I'll just correct you. I was associated with TMGA basically before coming here. So Diva Patil offered me, Abhi sir offered me, and Vijay sir offered me, saying that we are coming up with the TMGA, which is Tendulkar Middlesex Global Academy. So they said ki Azhar, you have to work as a SNC for this kids also. I was like, I'm very much happy to do this, because see, teaching a young child is different, and, you know, teaching or, you know, telling something about strength and conditioning to a men's team is totally different. You know, you have to be very particular about, you know, what you're teaching, which word you're using with the kids is very important, because they have no clue about what is strength and conditioning, especially what is exercise or what is physical need in the cricket. So with them it is very important what I learned in those 2 months, that, you know, to make them understand in the, you know, lame language also, कि उनको कैसे बताना है कि, see, when we use the word of squats or something like that, the kids of 8 to 9 years won't understand. So मेरे लिए बहुत important था कि वो 2 महीने में TMG के लिए काम करूँ. I think I have worked for 3 months. I think 2 months with the kids on the field, and then 1 month we were on the Zoom because of the lockdown. So बहुत important था और बहुत अच्छा experience था. There was a head coach from TMGA was Josh. So I used to work with him and I used to understand the protocol of TMGA. So the protocols was, very nicely put up in a way that, how you have to train the kids. So it was very helpful for me and I was continuing with the thing, but fortunately I got this opportunity of, working with UAE cricket. So I spoke to the management of Diva Patil and I spoke to Josh also. And then they said, yeah, Azhar, if you are getting this contract, then it is good that you should go. So TMJ के साथ, it was very important to, uh, कैसे बच्चे हैं, किस टाइप के बच्चे हैं. There are kids who learn very quickly. There are kids who you have to, make them understand, sitting with them individually and, show them what exactly you're going to do and how it will help you in cricket growing up. So that was the plan going forward with the TMGA, so that, from the grassroots level only we teach them the importance of cricket and important of physical exercise also going forward with the cricket. So we used to take all the so we started with all the necessary fitness testing with the kids, and then we used to make program for the kids for the 4 weeks, for the 6 weeks, and next that was the plan with the TMGA. So I was associated with the TMGA, and but now when I came here, so I had to quit that job.
जी अगर लेकिन जितना वक्त आपने बिताया इस सेटअप में, आपको क्या लगता है 8 से 10 साल की उम्र में जब कोई क्रिकेट सीख रहा है तो फिटनेस को लेकर जो एक माइंडसेट है वो चेंज हुआ है? वरना उस एज में शायद हमारा पहले रुझान रहता है कि स्किल के ऊपर ज्यादा ध्यान दिया जाए, फिटनेस एक उम्र के साथ एक पहलू बनता रहेगा.
So Anup, हम क्या करते हैं ना, with that age, what we try to do is like we incorporate our exercise into the skill practice. So उसमें क्या हो जाता है ना, बच्चे को enjoy भी कर लेते हैं बच्चे लोग, और बच्चों का exercise भी हो जाता है. So what we do is if a coach is giving a fielding practice, हम उसको थोड़ा enjoyable करा देते हैं, where they can do the exercise also and they are doing the fielding practice also. So that is how we do it with the kids as well as with the men's. To be very honest, we as a strength and conditioning coach, what we do is we talk to the coach, we speak, we have a word with coach, whatever they have a mindset. So we incorporate our exercises into that. So उसमें पता नहीं, बच्चों को शायद मे भी पता नहीं चले वो क्या कर रहे हैं, but we know the fact that what we are trying to give them. So it is balance, skill, and as well as the physical activity. So they enjoy also and they improve their skills also that way.
जी अगर गेम ओपन हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे खिलाड़ी ग्राउंड की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, आईपीएल शुरू हो रहा है, बट एक चीज देखने लायक होगी कि ये 5 महीने की जो लॉकडाउन का जो पीरियड था जिसमें शायद बॉडी की वो फिजिकल टेस्टिंग नहीं हुई ग्राउंड पे, तो आपको एज अ फिटनेस कंसल्टेंट क्या लगता है कि कितना मुश्किल होगा किसी भी प्लेयर की बॉडी के लिए अडेप्ट करना? फिर से एक वो टेस्टिंग मीडिया होगा, एक बॉडी का टेस्ट होगा, फिजिकल फिटनेस का टेस्ट होगा एक अलग तरीके से प्लेयर की.
See, as a team or as an association, all the association knows that the players were doing fitness at home, or they were doing something or other, respectively, individually. But the fact remains, what we do on the ground, what we do in the gym is totally different, because जो भी थे घर पे थे, limited limitations था with the equipments, with the places, so that there was a limitation. But if अगर कोई इंडिविजुअल रीस्टार्ट कर रहा है, I definitely tell them to go very slow and start with the very light weights of the exercises and understand the body कि आपकी बॉडी को कितना नीड है. If you think नहीं I can do this at the higher level, I mean then जितना वेट वो लॉकडाउन के पहले जिम में उठा रहे थे, या जितना फास्ट वो ग्राउंड पे इसके पहले रन कर रहे थे, तो आई विल डेफिनेटली फील दैट कि दे हैव टू कम टू द 50% ऑफ दैट इंटेंसिटी, बिकॉज it is very difficult to adapt the same thing after a layoff of 6 months to 5 months. They have to understand, each individual has to understand, उनको समझ में आना चाहिए कि मेरी बॉडी को क्या नीड है and कैसे ग्रेजुअली बढ़ाना है. So I will definitely tell the people, ki start slowly, jitna agar I can give you an example. If somebody was doing, कोई gym में lockdown के पहले squat कर रहा था या deadlift कर रहा था, it was like 100 kg of 8 reps, I will definitely tell them, कि reduce that weight, reduce the intensity to 50% to 60% and do more of reps. So once body adapts, धीरे धीरे, in like 4 weeks or 5 weeks, then you can go to that same intensity again. But if somebody directly go to that same intensity जो वो पहले कर रहे थे, they might, found themselves injured, or maybe, some other conditions they might get, maybe the back, some muscle go into the spasm, then again they will have the layoff again. So it's better to start slow and, with a very less intensity. That is what I have done with the UAE players. We have started very slow. We are more into the cricket. We are more practicing. Even I have seen the IPL teams who have come here. They are also doing very less of, training, very light training. Then gradually they are increasing their intensity.
जी अजहर, लेकिन जब एक मैच की बात आती है तो वहां पर शायद ये मायने नहीं रह जाते कि आप कितना स्ट्रेच कर रहे हैं. सिचुएशन डिमांड करती है, आपको परफॉर्म करना होता है, तो वो भी एक मुश्किल समा होगा बड़े प्लेयरों के लिए भी. आप हल्के फुल्के फिटनेस लेवल के साथ बड़े टूर्नामेंट में उतर रहे हैं, हालांकि आपने बॉडी की फिटनेस मेंटेन की है, बट सिचुएशन डिमांड करती है मैच की थोड़ा स्ट्रेच करने के लिए, तो वहां भी थोड़ी टेस्टिंग होगी बॉडी की
टेस्टिंग होगी अनु, बिल्कुल. बट सी, the players who are playing at that level, they have done enough fitness at their home, because उनके पास वो facilities थी compared to the local cricketers and all the people. But compared to the people who are playing CPL, जिसने CPL खेली है, जिसने जो IPL खेल रहा है, now IPL teams have come here 4 weeks before, so they had enough time to get into that intensity, and they had all the facilities here also. So I feel there won't be much injury, but I have a fear that, people might get injured because of the, immediate intense on the field, because nobody has played the cricket for a long time. So I don't know how the player will, understand, and, how he will cooperate with the fact that, he's playing the game, because मैच में इंटेंसिटी कम नहीं हो सकती है, एंड ऑन फील्ड इंजरी यू कैनॉट आप उसको अवॉइड नहीं कर सकते. यू कैनॉट अवॉइड दैट इंजरी. अगर होगा तो इट्स अ अनफॉर्चुनेट थिंग फॉर अ प्लेयर्स, but I feel the players are in a better position to go on the field, because I have been seeing the videos on the social media how the teams are preparing for the IPL. So difficult है mentally. जो भी player mentally tough रहेगा and physically tough रहेगा, that player will get away with the whole tournament, whole season.
जी सर. अगर यूएई क्रिकेट के साथ आप जुड़े हैं अब, क्या लगता है आपको कि जब यूएई अफगानिस्तान जैसी टीमों के प्लेयर्स की फिटनेस की बात करते हैं और कंपेयर करते हैं हम बड़ी टीमों के साथ, भारत, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, साउथ अफ्रीका, तो फिटनेस के वो कौन से पैरामीटर हैं जहां पर एक लैग नजर आता है कि इंप्रूवमेंट का स्कोप है?
See, lag, I don't see the lag की problem रहेगा between the associate countries and the test playing nations, because अब मैं जब यहाँ आया हूँ, मैंने देखा है players को, they are good, they are not like that, they are lagging somewhere. But the only thing I feel is that, the culture जो है cricket का, वो है एक, difference है एक culture का, कि, यहाँ पे culture अलग है. दूसरे nations में cricket का culture is different, so that is how it is. About the fitness of the players, it's different from the other countries and here. But I feel that improvement needed, कि हम अब जब, I have come here as a strength and conditioning coach, and they will definitely enjoy the, the work with me. वो लोग को मजा आएगा, करेंगे, they will take the interest. So I don't think so there was a difference of, being fitness wise, कि क्या difference था उनके fitness में और दूसरे test playing nation में. It's just that, everyone needs the right guidance. So once they get the right guidance, I think they will achieve what other country teams are achieving.
जी अजहर, और खासकर आईपीएल सीपीएल जैसी लीग्स होती हैं, तो अगर इन एसोसिएटेड नेशंस के प्लेयर को वहां खेलने का मौका मिलता है तो एक कल्चर डेवलपमेंट, एक बेटर विजन में भी हेल्प मिलती है फिटनेस और स्ट्रेंथ कंडीशनिंग को लेकर।
यस यस डेफिनेटली, बिकॉज जब आप दूसरे लीग्स में जाते हो, दूसरे कंट्रीज में जाते हो और मैचेस खेलते हो, तो उधर भी आपको नए स्टाफ मिलते हैं, नया ट्रेडिशन मिलता है, क्रिकेट का नया कल्चर देखने को मिलता है. They meet the different players, top quality players, like from other countries like West Indies, South Africa, the other countries. So there हमारे ऐसे कुछ प्लेयर थे जिसने GL T20 लीग खेली है. They have played the other league. So the Chirag Suri has played IPL. So they know what exactly the strength and conditioning is, and they themselves do it. They individually also they do it. So they know exactly how important fitness is in cricket. So they are very much up to the mark. And the test we have taken before, once I have been here, and we have done all the testing of yo-yo test and 100 meter, 40-meter sprint repeat, and uh, all the strength test and everything. So they were very good at it, and I feel we are this season after the COVID. I think we are going to be the stronger side than before, definitely.
जी अजहर, काफी बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है आपके लिए भी, यूएई क्रिकेट टीम के साथ आप जुड़े हैं। कितना बड़ा चैलेंज है एज अ इंडिविजुअल आपके लिए कि यूएई क्रिकेट में कंट्रीब्यूट करके टीम के लेवल को ऊपर लेके जाना, कितना बड़ा चैलेंज आपके लिए रहेगा?
See, challenge is good, and I always like, challenging myself, seeing the opportunity I'm getting. So it's, अच्छा लगता है, opportunity मिली है, now challenge भी है. You have to work with so many players, and you have to understand how the individual works, कि एक बंदे को कैसे train करना है, दूसरे बंदे को कैसे train करना है, because every individual is different. कि किसको क्या सूट होगा, किसको क्या सूट नहीं होगा, सब चेक करके, उनका how many players are mentally tough to do certain exercises, किसको कौन सी एक्सरसाइज आती है, कैसी करानी है, कितना समझा के करना है. Those are the things will be important for me to coordinate with them, understand their aspect, how much they understand me as a strength and conditioning coach, उनको कैसा फील होता है. So for me, the challenge part will be, to understand their, how they think, basically, how much they know about the strength and conditioning, how much I have to feed in their brain, कि कैसे करना है, इससे तुम्हारा एडवांटेज क्या होगा, तुम्हारा लेवल कैसे ऊपर जाएगा क्रिकेट में. So that is a challenge part, but I will definitely feel that it is a good challenge, because I know the fact, if I give my 100% to each and every individual, each and every player, so it will be a great help for the team, and it will be great help for the UAE cricket as well.
जी अजहर, अजहर कम्युनिटी क्वेश्चंस को लेकर आपके रूबरू होते हैं।
जी.
अजहर, आदर्श सिंह पूछते हैं कि जब वो अपनी फिटनेस ट्रेनिंग करते हैं तो जब अपने को ज्यादा पुश करते हैं व्हाइल रनिंग, तो सम सॉर्ट ऑफ पेन ही फील्स, तो क्या बेहतर वो कर सकते हैं जो जिससे इस चीज से वो छुटकारा पा सकें?
See, first thing first, when it comes to pains or something like that, headache, I even I'm reading the question, the person gets the headache, or head pains or something like that he has given. See, first thing first, he has to go to the doctor and consult with the doctor ki why he's getting that pain. Okay. And see, until unless we don't get the clearance from a doctor and the physiotherapist, we cannot comment on any such questions. I mean, see, as a strength and conditioning, we need a athlete, or we need an individual who is fully fit, and then only we can give him any sort of exercises or program. So for us, we work hand in hand with the physiotherapist and with the physician, a doctor, or maybe the surgeon, like that. So once they give the green flag that this person is fit enough to resume the exercises, then only we can tell him, give him the exercises or the program. For him, I think he should consult to a doctor, why he is getting a head pain while running. It is a very strange question that he's saying, that भागने से सर दुख रहा है उसका, सो कितने टाइम भागने से सर दुख रहा है उसके लिए पहले वो ऑब्जर्व करना उसके लिए बहुत जरूरी है कि एक 5 मिनट बाद भागने से दुख रहा है या 10 मिनट बाद भागने से दुख रहा है. फॉर हिम इंडिविजुअली ही हैज टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट वे कि कैसे उसे पता करना है, ऑब्जर्व करना है. देन ही हैज टू गो टू डॉक्टर एंड टेल हिम दैट कि डॉक्टर मैं 5 मिनट भागने के बाद मुझे हेडेक चालू होता है या जो भी है, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ फीलिंग ही गेट्स आफ्टर रनिंग फॉर 5 minutes or 10 minutes. फॉर हिम इट इज, आई माय सजेशन इज दैट ही शुड कंसल्ट टू अ डॉक्टर, यू नो कि डॉक्टर से पता करे कि उसे क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है, कि बिकॉज देर इज अ हेड पेन, हेडेक इट इज. आई डोंट नो हाउ how to relate with that, while running. Technically wise, I don't think so there is any problem. See, agar technically problem hota to he might have pain in the lower limb or maybe the hands or maybe somewhere, I don't know. I think for him, for my suggestion, he should go to a doctor and consult with him and get the test done, all the tests done why the problem is coming.
जी अजहर. अजहर, अरशद पूछते हैं कि यूए क्रिकेट टीम के अंदर सबसे फिट खिलाड़ी कौन है?
This is Hamad Arshad, right? So yeah, he's one of our under 19 players. So right now, I cannot say who is the fittest. There will be a time again that we will be having a more fitness testing, and then on that basis, we'll see to it that who is the fittest. On the paper, it will show who is the fittest in the yo-yo test or in any other test we do, the 40-meter sprint repeat or something like that.
अगर फिटनेस कंटेक्स्ट में ही बात करते हैं, एसोसिएटेड नेशंस के खिलाड़ी भी बड़े अंतरराष्ट्रीय खिलाड़ी को रोल मॉडल मानते होंगे अपने फिटनेस को लेकर. विराट कोहली जैसे हम देखते हैं एक फिटनेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के रोल मॉडल है वो.
See, definitely, I think not only the associate nation, I think all over the world, every cricketer or every upcoming cricketer or budding cricketer knows who are the greatest cricketer right now in the current generation, or maybe back then when the cricketer played, who are the legends of cricket. So I think fitness wise, definitely Virat Kohli comes on the first, I think so. The way he has transformed himself, जिसने जैसे विराट ने अपने आप को ट्रांसफॉर्म किया है, from 2000, I remember 2012 IPL के बाद से, I still remember उनका एक इंटरव्यू था, एक आर्टिकल था where he said कि I couldn't believe myself, कि मैं ग्राउंड पे मूव नहीं कर पा रहा था, इतना हैवी मैं अपने आप को फील कर रहा था. And then after 2013, if you see the transformation in Virat, it is to the next level. It is tremendous fitness he has done, and he has learned, and he has become a role model for every individual in the world, I think so. The way he has achieved the goal in fitness, he has learned so many things. He does all the power training and everything he has done. So definitely there are role models for cricketers in associate nations also. So there are so many, like there are people who like MS and Virat. KL is so fit. Manish Pandey is so fit. You see Shreyas Iyer is so fit. Even though physical wise you won't find him appealing, but if you see how quick, how fast he moves on the field. I still remember there was a India West Indies one day match, and I think he ran from the cover, from the circle to the boundary. He slided and he picked up the ball after going out of the boundary, and he picked up the ball and he threw the ball to the non-striker, and he got out, I think, some of the West Indies player. So that is what I feel the cricketers should look up to, not only physical, looking wise, the aesthetic wise, but the performance wise, कि how आप कितने quickly move करते हो ground पे. So definitely there are so many players in other countries also, like like you see Maxwell, you see the AB de Villiers, they are so quick on the field. So that is what I feel the important is in terms of being a fit player. It's not only looking. You should look fit. You should you should see yourself moving fast. You have a good reflexes. You have a good throwing arm, you have a good legs to, move around the ground. So, you do a good running between the wickets. That is more important. There is, I was talking to one of my coach the other day. There is a difference between, physical appearance and performance appearance. So performance you can see on the field, the people are moving fast, but they don't look good in the mirror. And there are people who look good in the mirror, but they don't move fast. So there is a huge difference in fitness in nowadays right now. So one cricketer or budding cricketer should understand कि कि उनको, if they are a athlete, if they are a sports person, उनको अपनी अपनी फिटनेस वो टर्म्स में इम्प्रूव करनी है जहां उन्हें उनके स्पोर्ट्स में काम आए, ना कि जस्ट दिखने में काम आए.
जी सर. अच्छा, शिवम पूछते हैं कि अभी हम लॉकडाउन में हैं, वो कौन सी एक्सरसाइजेज हैं जो बॉडी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग में हेल्प कर सकती हैं? फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी के लिए और स्ट्रेचिंग के लिए तो हम वर्कआउट कर लेते हैं, बट क्योंकि हम जिम नहीं जा पा रहे हैं, तो वो क्या चीजें हैं जो हम कर सकते हैं इससे बॉडी की स्ट्रेंथनिंग बढ़े?
See, all the exercise what we do in the gym, you can do at home also. See, अब जब हम I was taking a Zoom training with the UAE team. So I used to tell them ki take a bag, take a school bag, put the water bottles in it, increase the weight that way. See, definitely जो हम training जिम में कर सकते हैं, जो ट्रेनिंग हम एक्सटर्नल वेट्स लगा के कर सकते हैं जिम में, वो सेम इंटेंसिटी से हम घर में नहीं कर सकते. सो what I'll tell that person is that at least maintain the intensity what he has, and stay physically fit throughout the lockdown. And घर में अगर आप जिम में जो वेट से ट्रेनिंग करते थे, स्क्वाट्स करते थे, आई मीन फॉर एग्जांपल अगर कोई स्क्वाट कर रहा है 50 केजी का 15 रेप्स या 10 रेप्स, वो सेम थिंग वो घर में भी कर सकता है, या reps बढ़ा दे या sets बढ़ा दे इंटेंसिटी बढ़ाने के लिए. That is how you can do the exercise, the same exercise. See, there is no rocket science in the term when it comes to exercise. You have to do the same exercise for the lower body strengthening like squats, lunges, step up. All this exercise can be done at home. आप घर पे भी कर सकते हो. स्टैंडिंग काफ रेस, अगर आपको एक्सटर्नल वेट्स लेना है, उसमें आप अपने स्कूल बैग ले सकते हो. स्कूल बैग्स में बुक्स डाल दो, उससे हैवी कर दो, या पानी की बोतलें डाल दे, उससे कर दे, या आपके पास कोई छोटे मोटे डंबल्स है तो वो यूज कर ले. अगर आपको अपर बॉडी स्ट्रेंथ करना है तो आप अगेन 5 लीटर बॉटल से आप शोल्डर प्रेस कर सकते हो, या आप चेस्ट प्रेस कर सकते हो फ्लोर पे लेट के. ऐसी बहुत सारी एक्सरसाइज है. सो all the exercise what you do in the gym, you can do at home as well, but just that you need to understand that you won't feel the same intensity what you used to do in the gym or maybe any CrossFit area.
जी जी अजहर, बहुत मजा आया आपसे बात करके. फिटनेस के बारे में आपने बहुत सारी बातें बताई और एक स्टोरी भी शेयर की, जिससे पता लगता है कि किस तरह से क्रिकेट से जुड़ा जा सकता है, कैसे अपना करियर भी बनाया जा सकता है. अजहर, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपको आपके यूए क्रिकेट के एसोसिएशन के लिए. उम्मीद करते हैं आप क्रिकेट में उतना कंट्रीब्यूट करेंगे और आगे लेकर जाएंगे.
Yes, thank you so much, Anup. I just want to thank few people because I don't know कि they have played a huge part in my life, as to where I am today. There were people from my Diva Patil, there were people from my school, and there were people from my family. So there are so many people who have helped me coming here, and given me so many things. So like my mom, she has sacrificed so many things, where I am today. So I'm really I really wish that her blessings were always there with me. So मेरे लिए बहुत important था कि एक mom का support मिलना. So I really thank to her. I mean, I really thank to her कि what she has gone through, and what I am today is all because of her. And then I started my school cricket from with Vikas sir. So he has given me the right path. I landed up in Diva Patil. Then I stayed in Diva Patil for 10 odd years. I have spent a decade in Diva Patil. I met so many people. right from Vijay sir. Vijay sir has helped me so much, and then Abhi sir was there. Abhi sir helped me in every aspect of cricketing. And then once cricket got over, then he gave me the opportunity to work with players, as a strength and conditioning. Then in the gym, he gave me the opportunity to be a gym manager. Then I started working there. Then TMGA, recently TMGA का offer आया. Then TMGA I started working with. So I think where I am today, it's all because of the people I'm taking names. They have played a huge part in my life. Then there were seniors like Ashok Da, Praveen Da. There was like Maruf was there. They helped me so much when I was injured. Then Subramaniam, a guy who's there. They have helped me so much. I still remember everything has happened in my life, and these are the people who have helped me so much. Then there was the very good friend, Yogesh were there. He used to be with me all the time. So when I look back now, that I understand how important all these people are in my life, and they are. So I feel good about it. Always feel lucky to have such people in my life. Going forward and still where I am today. So feels good to be here, and I always feel blessed to have such people around me. you know I really like what how I have grown up with these people, surrounded with these people. They have teach me so. See, I don't know, means they have teach me so many things apart from cricket. How to be disciplined, how to respect others, the way they have played cricket, how to catch the cricketing brains, so as to be with them on and off the field. उनके साथ मजा आता था. Very honestly saying, Ashok Da is a person who I have learned a lot from him. I think you might be knowing Ashok Kadam, you know, and Praveen Dambe. So they have given me a lot of opportunity as a cricketer, as a trainer, or as a human being. So being with them was a very good journey, and I hope and I am still in touch with them every now and then. So if I get stuck somewhere, I definitely call them or message them कि I'm here stuck. So they definitely give me the advice, how to move on from there. So it's been good. It's been good, where I am today. I feel blessed to have those people.
जी अजहर, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं क्रिकेट ग्राफ की तरफ से भी आपको.
Yes, thank you for Cricket Graph for inviting me on this interview, and having me with the and seeing my journey, and putting up into the this thing. So I feel happy. I feel happy to have a Cricket Graph in Mumbai, because I know the fact that how much they go to the grassroots level, and and they cover the matches. Because I remember Hani had this Henil and all those people used to come to the G division as well. So I know the fact that they go to the lowest level of club cricket and school cricket in Mumbai, and they put up on their social media, and they give coverage to so many budding cricketers, upcoming cricketers. And I keep watching the Cricket Graph social media. They put up the like somebody is bowling good, somebody is upcoming cricketer. You never know, somebody might get opportunity to bigger frame, bigger cricket, bigger level of cricket by just watching. Because I think Cricket Graph has so many followers on Instagram, and as well as on the Facebook, and all the top,
जी.
I think, top cricketers, and even the top coaches, they keep looking at those things. So I think what Cricket Graph has done in the recent past, it's a brilliant thing for the young cricketers. Because I still remember they used to take, even if somebody has taken 3 wickets, they used to put up on the social media and everywhere. I still remember there was one guy used to come to me, and he used to ask me, how many wickets Azhar you have taken. So I think from G division to B division, we were in last season. So every time I used to get 5 wickets, I used to go get a call. Azhar, we need a picture, and we need the performance you have done. So it's a good platform for the young cricketers, and I am very happy to see you all guys doing such things. And even with the now that lockdown was there, how you guys have done all these interviews for all the coaches, ex-cricketers, the upcoming cricketers, and it's great thing that you guys are taking the uh, uh, opportunity to give all these interviews for people. अच्छा लगता है कि we watch the interviews, we understand the cricket journey or any other journey of a cricketer, how they have come up with. So it's a good thing. I definitely happy about the fact that how the things are going, and I wish all the luck for the for to the cricket graph, and looking forward for the many more things to collaborate with.
Yeah, thanks a lot.